then looking back, I am grateful for all the painful experiences because I get to know Him more and get closer to Him. It has molded me to the person that I am now today. And in the future, if there are any challenges, big problems that I will encounter, I am confident that I will surpass them all. Because I know that I have a big God who is faithful to me. His promises will never fail me.
As for
Okay lang, no?
leader,
Yeah.
for molding us for what we are now in this community, for guiding us, and for being our inspiration.
God, if you're willing, take it away. This suffering and pain, take them away from my hands.
It started 9 years ago. When I took the leap of faith, I resigned from my job in the Philippines. I came here in Dubai to work so that I can fulfill my dreams, to provide for my family, to buy the things that I want, to travel the world, and to save for my future. It was an answered prayer when my cousin sponsored my visit visa. Simula na ng katuparan ng mga pangarap ko. It wasn't an easy start. It was a roller coaster ride, and most of the time, rejected ako sa mga ina-applyan kong trabaho. Yung mga the usual na tatawag na lang, aasa ka lang, pero wala naman. I cannot penetrate my dream industry because of the Emiratization at that time. And after a month of job searching, I was hired in a foreign exchange company. I felt so lucky na nakahanap agad ako ng trabaho after a month. Hindi na ako mapapahiya sa Pilipinas. I was so thankful and full of hope. At last, nakaraos din. I easily adjusted sa new company ko kasi madami kaming mga kabayan and I gained a lot of friends. Pero work-wise, I wasn't happy. I was always fearful of my job, threatened of losing my job, and always afraid of my boss. Because of my busy schedule at work, I seldom go to the church to hear Mass. I will only pray to God pag may kailangan ako sa Kanya or kung masyado na akong problemado. And because God was not 100% present in my life, I was very pessimistic. Pag may nangungumusta nga sa akin, ang lagi ko lang na ikukwento, puro mga negative na nangyayari sa buhay ko at struggles. I wasn't thankful and grateful at that time. Pero sa kabila ng lahat, ng pagiging ungrateful at hindi thankful, God is still good to me. After 5 years, finally, I got an offer from my dream company, from my dream industry. So I resigned from my first job in December 2015, hoping that I will work with them after a month. Mabilis ang visa cancellation, pero masyadong mabagal ang visa transfer from my old company to the new company. While dealing with so much stress with my visa processing in my new company, at the same time, I was also going through some personal issues. My relationship was falling apart at that time. I was spiritually challenged. I had a lot of questions about my faith at yung mga tanong na, why Lord? Why is this happening to me? Since nasa bahay lang ako at wala akong ginagawa maghapon, grabe ang mga anxiety attacks ko. So I turned all my worries into worship. I started reading the Bible, watching YouTube about Mary and Jesus, watching the feast videos of Brother Bo Sanchez and praying the rosaries and novena. I had little savings for my survival. I set aside a budget for my transportation going to the church, almost every day attending the Mass, Adoration Tuesdays. Ang dami kong oras eh. Present nga ako sa lahat ng simbang gabi. And during that time, little did I know, I was getting to know Him more and get closer to Him. Medyo magaan yung paghihintay. Pero syempre, as you get closer to Him, hindi ka ligtas sa mga challenges and difficulties. Nag-Christmas na nga at nag-New Year na, wala pa rin akong visa. Nagbagong taon na, wala pa rin akong trabaho. Naghihintay pa rin. So I was getting worried na parang walang nangyayari sa paghihintay ko. At the back of my mind, I was thinking na tama ba yung naging desisyon ko na nag-resign? Kasi parang mapapahiya ako sa mga tao. So, before the end of January 2016, natapos na ang grace period ko to stay here in UAE. Since my visa was already canceled. Dumating na ang kinatatakutan ko. My previous employer was threatening me that they will file a case against me or they will report me if I will not leave the country ASAP. Nung araw na yun, grabe yung pressure sa akin. I was coordinating with my old employer and to my new employer. Ang sinasabi ng dating employer ko, umalis na ako. Tapos yung new employer ko naman, sinasabi nila na huwag muna akong umalis kasi under process. Litong-lito na ako. And they cannot even tell me kung kailan ba talaga lalabas yung work visa ko. Pwedeng after 1 week, after 2 weeks, or even after a month. So within that day, I need to make a decision. With so much fear in my heart and uncertainty, I booked a ticket pauwi ng Pilipinas. At baon ang kapiranggot na pag-asa na makakabalik pa ako at sasagutin din ang lahat ng mga dasal ko. Habang nag-iimpake ako, I knew in my heart that God is with me at makakabalik pa ako, hindi ko nga lang alam kung kailan. Then the following day, few hours before my flight, I got a call from my new employer. I was shocked about the news. Alam mo yung parang nabibingi ako at paulit-ulit kong kinaklarify na if I really heard it right, yung news na yon. Ang sabi sa akin, my work permit has already been approved and on process na ang transfer ng visa sa new company and no need to exit the country. So dun ko talaga napatunayan that God is really a God of promises. He is a faithful God. Basta maniwala ka lang. He will never forsake us. Naiyak na lang ako sa sobrang tuwa at pasasalamat. And before going to work, I always pray to God to bless the work of my hands, to be cooperative to my colleagues. And everything that I will do will bring glory to Him. And during Sundays, no matter how puyat, no matter how tired I am the previous day, pinipilit ko talagang gumising na maaga to hear the early morning mass before heading to work. Mas magaan kasi yung feeling kapag nauuna si Lord sa lahat ng activities mo sa buong araw. And then looking back, I am grateful for all the painful experiences and hardships because I get to know Him more and I become more closer to Him. It has molded me to the person that I am today. And in the future, if there's any big challenge or any big problem that I will encounter, I am confident that I will surpass them all because I know that I have a big God up there who is faithful and will fulfill His promises to me. His promises will never fail me.
Jesus, you never fail. I believe in your word.
myself to God's blessings, healing, and miracles. Today, I open myself to God's word, so I will humble like Jesus every day. Today, I open.
I believe you'll complete the work you began in me. In trial or triumph, in sickness or strength, in end and beginning, you will never fail. In drought or abundance, in loss or in gain, in seasons of waiting, you will never fail. In trial or triumph, in sickness or strength, in end and beginning.
At nga po pala, ako yung tao na napakamahiyain, and never in my life that I will makikita ko ang sarili ko na naglilingkod sa ating Panginoon. Hanggang sa dumating ang araw na ako po'y nakapagtrabaho na naglingkod bilang lector sa isa sa church yan sa Manila, at narealize ko din na magpapari pala ang dapat kong bukasyon na gawin. Pero by the year 2000, hindi po nangyari yan. Because here in abroad, even though I am married, but now I am fulfilled because God used me mightily and boldly in His vineyard. In His vineyard to proclaim the gospel, to proclaim His kingdom, na dating mahiyain, na ngayon po ay umaharap na sa mga tao upang ipagsigawan ang mabuting balita ng ating Panginoon. Ikaw rin, my dear brothers and sisters, kung sa buhay mo, feeling mo hindi ka magagamit ni Lord, you are useless. But in God's perfect time, gagamitin ka niya for His kingdom.